Hello guys, welcome back to part 2. Unfortunately the 3-hour mammoth stream cut as I was coming into land just across the lines. I recorded it, so I'll put the track up on YouTube later on, probably tomorrow. It's a pretty good landing. I pulled right up to the other Stukas as I was taxiing in with my wings looking like Swiss cheese, big holes in them. The tanks are still there, so I'll go out and try and hit them again. I'm going to put my navigation lights on because the airfield's under attack. That'll just make me more of a target. This map has 50 minutes left on it. My main goal is to get to the tanks before they get destroyed and destroy them myself. Oh, I just got a status message that I destroyed a T-34. That's unexpected, but that's good. Speed is coming up to 200. I'm going to raise the flaps in a minute. The lights are off because I didn't turn them on. Flaps are going up. What's happening with that T-34 message is that someone's over there in a Stuka now shooting at it, and they've destroyed it, or they've finished it off, and because I put a lot of rounds into it initially before anyone else, I got credited with the kill. That's probably what's happened there. When I came into land with my aircraft so damaged, there were 3 Stukas taking off. Pretty sure they were cannon birds, and they would have been heading out to the tanks as well. In fact, it's likely that when I get there, there won't be any tanks left. I might have to pick an alternate destination that I can use the guns on. I should be heading 040. That's about right. Well, the tank is still on the map. What do we got? We've literally got 1, 2 targets left to destroy, and that's it, but the enemy's got 1, 2, 3 targets to destroy, so it's 2 versus 3. You could almost call that neck and neck. Actually, we've got 4 targets to destroy because we've got the trucks as well. The transport column. So, there you go. Halfway to the front line already. Let's check everything. 4 people in the chat. Apologies about the previous stream ending. Mind you, we got a good run. It was 3 hours or so. Temperatures are okay. Water's on the high side. It's a pretty hot day though out there, I think. That's affecting it. So 12 shots. Each shot fires 2 rounds, so that's 24 rounds I can pump into tanks. There's only 3 tanks there that I've seen, so 4 rounds per tank, but I don't know. 8 rounds per tank I could do, and one of the tanks is already destroyed. It was a pretty amazing end to the last stream before it cut out. I mean, attacked by 2 planes, at least one of them was an LA-5. I didn't have any ammo left, or else I would have shot down. I would have had a good attempt at, like, forward-facing armament, I mean, shooting down one of those planes. My gunner did an exceptional job. All I had to do was keep as low as possible, so that the enemy couldn't get the guns underneath the Stuka. One thing that helps you to become a better fighter pilot is when you fly a bomber, you realise the bomber's strengths, how you position it for defensive fire. So when you're flying a fighter, you know, for example, not to fly behind and above a PE2 or a Stuka or a Ju-88. For that matter, not to fly below a Ju-88 or a PE2 either, but to fly as far to the side of them as possible. And even to come at them from, not directly from the front, but kind of like as though you were going to fire at the belly gunner through the propeller disc, so coming from the front quarter angle, sort of like a full frontal, but from the quarter, from the side, through the propeller disc. The significance of that is that the gunners can't fire through the propeller disc because they'll hit the propeller. Stuff like that. A lot of subtlety to it. Lumbering along. What's our speed? 300. Temperature? Yeah, it's not too bad actually. Altitude 400. Might want to be a bit higher than that. Probably 800 would be ideal. Someone says, fighters, can you cover over red tanks? These guys don't know the trials and tribulations I've already had over the red tanks without fighter cover. Ha. So I'll go straight in. I'll hit that T-34 from behind that's facing away from the plane. Actually, it's probably already destroyed. Oh shit. Let's dive. Still going to proceed to the target. Come on, Gunner, get him. Shit. Can't win them all. That's weird. Apparently I destroyed one plane and I got destroyed and my gun is still going. Ha! My gun is still going. That's funny. I could literally sit here as a semi-armored pillbox and shoot at anything that comes by. Alright, let's jump in another plane and let's go again. That will buff out. Totally, totally. That's what I keep telling them. They don't believe me. One plane, one vehicle. The vehicle is the T-34 from the previous flight, and the plane is from this flight. That 88's in a hurry. I got shot down. I was flying down a hill. I was flying down an incline, which is not good, because that gives an advantage to the pursuer, so I started to bank. Ah, it says I destroyed another T-34. That's because someone else has finished it off, and I've been credited with the kill. All those investments early on are coming dividends. And those guys are like, what the heck? I destroyed a T-34, but Lala gets the kill. Yeah, because I was there first. Flaps up, lights off. There's 200 k's an hour. Now I'll pull the speed and the prop back. I'm pretty good at this whole Stuka-izational situation. I don't think there's going to be any tanks left there's only one tank left according to the status messages that I've seen, and I might have missed one while I was out of the server. What do I want? 040. I'm going to get intercepted again, but I'm going to rely on my gunner. I'll just make sure I'm not on an incline. I'll have to dive quicker. The tanks are still there, the transport column's still there. Anyone who tries to shoot me down en route to the target, I'm fully going to dogfight them. First of all, I'll let my gunner soften them up, and then when they're going down, I'll shoot them up with the big guns. Alright, someone's at the tanks right now. So it's going to be a big party when I get to the tanks. There's a lot of us down there. Train's looking nice and flat. Ideal defensive territory for this plane. It's hard for me to explain, but when this plane is being attacked and it dives to the deck, it wants flat terrain or flying uphill a bit. It doesn't want flying down an incline, flying downhill, because somehow that allows the pursuer to get a shot while you can't get a shot. You need like a favourable angle compared to your pursuer. And ideally you want it just to be flat terrain and you go as low as possible. And if you can fly lower than him, you can kill him. And of course vice versa. Technically your pursuer should be able to fly lower than you because he doesn't have a fixed undercarriage. But we're talking like 1 foot difference or something. Go, here we go. Shit, now we're on the incline. Go, 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 go. Do not want to get attacked on the incline. Like all the tanks are dead. Can't see a single one there. Shit! Always get too greedy towards the end. That'll buff out too. That's what I keep telling them. It'll buff out. Don't worry. Always get too greedy at the end and take those ambitious shots with trees and everything. So really, there's no tanks left from what I can see. There was a truck underneath a tarpaulin. I destroyed like a camouflage netting. I destroyed the netting. There was a truck underneath. I think the truck's dead though. I don't know where the remaining tanks are. 3 vehicles. Ho 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 ho. The best thing to destroy those bunker camouflage netting things is probably not a Stuka. Stuka with high explosive would probably do it. I wonder if I can go for a mix. Nah, it's either or. What about the bomb? What about the ammo? Now I'm in a quandary as to what to do. I could go and drop an 1800. That'd do a lot of damage, and I'd have some guns. I'll probably do that, but then I couldn't see any tanks out there is the thing. I'll have 2000 MG to shoot down any fighters, and I'll drop the bomb on those remaining bunkers. Unpopular YouTube channel, just put my joystick and throttle column away. You're making me want to hop into a BF 109 now. Yeah, I know the situation. But hey, if you want to come for a fly, come for a fly. I think there's about 35 minutes left on this map, assuming we don't destroy everything first. Get the polish ready. Need a big brush. Alright, let's drop a 1800 kilo, 30% fuel so I can get off the runway. 2%, 2 seconds. I'm going to make it 3 seconds just so I can get away. And any pursuer is going to get vaporized. There's some interesting possibilities with the bombers. Even if you crash land, you've still got a bunch of guns that you can point skyward. Guys are saying that the tanks are moving along the red line. I think they could be correct. It's going to take quite a bit of effort to get airborne with this 1800 kilogram payload. Those guns weigh together, I think, 800 kilograms plus the ammo, so maybe 1,000, but this thing's 1,800. Engine's overheating. Flaps up. First engine damage, damn it. Probably gonna have to turn around. We'll see. Ran it. It's the propeller RPM was too high for too long, and the engine got a bit hot. Let's just continue on. All I've got to do is drop the cookie in the cookie jar, and we're done and dusted. Don't need to do any aerial gymnastics with dive bombing or anything. I'm just going to fly straight to it, dunk it, and 3 seconds later, kaboom. Furthermore, if any fighters follow me, I can just drop it, and 3 seconds later they'll get vaporized. It is not too bad now. Needs to be heading about 040. Auto levels on. Basically flying out with a damaged engine. How long am I going to last for? It depends how much you damage the engine. Might get 15 minutes out of it, that's all I need. Temperatures are okay. One other thing you can do in auto cruise when you're getting attacked by an enemy fighter is you can press left Control C like this, like that, and you go to the back of the plane, you're in the gunner's position, then you press T and then left Shift T. That's T, that's left Shift T, and now you've got the gun. You can use the mouse to wield it around, I think. At least I'm trying to, but it's not letting me. There we go. I pressed T again, and that fixed it. So now you can be in the gunner's position. The thing I would point out about this, though, is that it's actually better to let your AI gunners do the shooting, because they're professionals. And they're pretty good. They're pretty good. As you've seen, my gunner shot down 2 LA5s. Well, he shot down an LA5 and something else. I think they were both LA5s. So you can have a go at it yourself, but man, it's pretty hard. If you zoom in, it gets really slow. If you zoom out, it gets really fast. So you've got a limited range of where you can aim and stuff, and it's easy to shoot the tail off if you're not careful. It's the sort of thing you'd want to practice and practice and practice, and then you'd be alright. But this is probably the optimal movement speed, not too slow, not too fast. It's dependent on the zoom. If you zoom right in, you go slow. Zoom right out, you go fast. So that's a quick synopsis of what it's like to be the gunner. And now left Control C. Back to the pilot seat. About now, we cross in the front line. We're going to get attacked. What can I do? I can sit in the gunner's seat, and what a plan! I can sit in the gunner's seat, and when I can see them coming at me, at the proper moment, I can drop the bomb by pressing B. I think it still works from the gunner's seat. That's one way to do it. Or I could just fly the plane and hope the gunner does the job. Get to the target. Another 4 minutes and I'll be there. So apparently there would have been tanks moving along the red line, on my return to base, I'll follow the red line and see if I can find them. These other guys are talking about how to find the tanks and stuff, and I'm about to drop this bomb on the remaining transport column tanks that are over here at this farmhouse area. About 2 minutes away. The real tragedy would be if the engine cut out before I got there. I can see a plane up there. Have a look at that. At a glance, it's a 109. Let's hope it is. And there's another plane up there. What is that? Looks like, I don't know. Looks like a yak. Bombs away! I've got an upward incline, that's good. Someone said good job. Someone said nice. Someone said we win. Ha ha ha! I think I just did it. I think my engine's going. Look at that damage, man. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. Oh shit! Who's that? Come on, you guys! They're admiring the work I've done. They're not bloody doing any cover. I've turned the engine off, cut to try and extinguish the fire. 7 vehicles. Transport destroyed. That's pretty awesome. I think that just finished the map. Greetings from Salzburg. Thank you. Nice hit. Yeah, well guys, that is the stream and the map finished off. Thanks very much everyone for joining me. It's been pretty awesome. I'm going to make a video of the return journey from when the stream cut out. That was pretty worthwhile to show. Flying that incredibly damaged Stuka back to base. And landing just as 3 Stukas were taking off. Nice job, Froggy. Cheers. Cheers, Michael. Alright, like, share, subscribe, check out froggyfrog9000.com. If you want to support my efforts, you can do so on Patreon or by becoming a member of the channel on YouTube. It's around $5 per month, free to cancel anytime. Really helps. I'll be back again tomorrow for another bunch of live streams. Hope you can join me then. Bye for now.